Oh, guys, what's up? Sorry about missing last week's Monday Night Raw. It's back on live review. Um, you know, our WWE just changed. You guys know about it. Oh my! All right, well, the lighting just changed. Dan O'Brien's back. And back to he's cleared to wrestle. Probably going to be wrestling at WrestleMania, which is the smartest idea. WWE's changed with Dan O'Brien being back. What do I mean about that? I mean about Roman Reigns, the guy that they tried to pushing for around 4 to 5 years. And, still gets the same reaction, getting booed. And tonight, WWE tried again to get Roman Reigns over, to get him cheered, but it ultimately failed, just like it always does with Undertaker, with John Cena, Brock Lesnar. So Monday Night Raw kicks off with Paul Heyman, Brock Lesnar. Heyman talking about how he's going to beat Brock Lesnar, and how if Lesnar got destroyed by Reigns, Lesnar would be here this week. Lesnar would go after Reigns again. But Roman Reigns is nowhere to be found. Then we find out that Roman Reigns is actually there. He walks into the crowd like he did last week. He's supposed to be suspended, and he still wears this wrestling outfit, which, doesn't make sense at all. And Reigns gets in there with a steel chair. And then Lesnar and Reigns start fighting. And then Roman Reigns actually gets a few chair shots on Lesnar, and then Lesnar just destroys Reigns after that. He gives him a belly-to-belly suplex, uses the stairs, the chair, the suplexes, and everybody started cheering. And then when Lesnar got, left the ring, he got back on it, and he F5'd Roman Reigns, and there was, yes chants and everything. So I'm kind of confused. And I'm not the only one thinking about this, but when Roman Reigns wins that championship, and the next week on Monday Night Raw, you saw how bad it was last year with the comments and the whole WWE universe was giving Roman Reigns. How do you think it's going to be this year? But, Lesnar just destroyed Reigns once again. And that's just how it went. I really thought Roman Reigns actually was going to get Brock Lesnar down. But, Lesnar destroyed him. And that's how Raw started. So, But, like I said, Roman Reigns, this thing's failed. So, now we got Dan O'Brien back. And now we can kind of rest. Well, I really don't know. Roman Reigns probably pushed again. But we'll see what happens. Nia Jax versus Mickie James. Nia Jax is challenging for the Raw Women's Championship at WrestleMania. Who really cares? I don't. It's not a WrestleMania match. It's a match you can have, but it's not. It doesn't really speak WrestleMania to me. Nia Jax defeats Mickie James. Nia Jax goes after Alexa Bliss and starting their little rivalry as we continue going down to Nia Jax and Alexa Bliss for the Raw Women's Championship. I hope at WrestleMania, I think many people are saying this, I hope we get a squash match. I think that'll be good. It's just because I'm getting tired of Alexa Bliss. Literally, she's done really nothing with the championship. I forget she has it. And right now, the Raw Women's Championship doesn't really feel like a title. The SmackDown one kind of does with Charlotte. But, I hope they make the championships better. We got some good 205 Live Cruiserweight action with, Mustafa Ali and, Cedric Alexander, which those two are going to be battling out for the Cruiserweight Championship at WrestleMania, which should be a freaking good match. Those two are great at what they do. A whole 205 Live tournament. Sorry, I only did one review on that. They fought TJP and Drew Gulak. And, Cedric Alexander and Mustafa Ali win. I don't really know. They're both, babyface kind of. There's no telling. There's only one more week till WrestleMania. Or one more Raw. So who knows if we're going to get, we'll see. I bet they'll do, a contract signing on 205 Live or something like that. But match was pretty. It was an entertaining tag team match to me, so we'll see. But yeah, that's what happened with that. Braun Strowman took on Sheamus this week. Braun Strowman took on Cesaro last week. Strowman takes on Sheamus. And what does Strowman do? Well, he wins again. Strowman wins by defeating Sheamus, and we still don't know who Braun Strowman's going to use as a tag team partner. Samoa Joe's been named. Elias has been named. I don't know why it would be Elias, but Elias has been named. I've been watching a few other reviews of Raw and stuff, and people were talking about, why not Cassius Ohno from NXT come down to, WWE and team up with Strowman. I mean, that would be interesting. I mean, Cassius Ohno really doesn't have anything going down in NXT right now. We'll see what happens there. But Strowman defeated Sheamus tonight on Monday Night Raw, heading toward his match. Asuka defeated a local competition person from Cleveland, whatever her name was. I think I don't care about her name. Asuka defeated her. That's what matters. Keeping the streak alive as she goes on to face Charlotte for the SmackDown Live Women's Championship match at WrestleMania, which, like I said before, is going to be good. It's going to be one heck of a match to watch. Miz TV, we had Seth Rollins, Finn Balor. So, at WrestleMania, it's going to be Miz, Seth, and Finn for the Intercontinental Championship, which should be a great match, triple threat match. A lot of triple threat matches, multi-man matches happening at this year's WrestleMania. We have Miz TV, and there's an interesting part. Mr. Rogers kind of breaking, having a little, kind of a breakup thing going on with, Bull Dallas is calling, Miz a coward, and, Miz was like, you guys, where were you guys for me? I mean, last week I was sitting here in the middle of the ring. Where were you guys at? Seth Rollins comes out and says, you know what, Miz? If it wasn't for the Miztourage, you wouldn't even be Intercontinental Champion. Finn Balor comes out and says, you know what? I think I heard Bo Dallas right. He said you were a jerk, or you were a coward. And then the Miz says, I'm the best Intercontinental Champion. I'm better than Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Mr. Perfect. And when he said Mr. Perfect, Kurt Saxon turned around because Mr. Perfect is Kurt. Kurt Saxon was dead. And Miz was like, no, I didn't mean it. And then the Miztourage started attacking. So I really thought we were going to get a Miztourage destruction. But it was, I guess, in the works of the Miz. And they take down Rollins and Balor. But then Rollins and Balor come back, take them out. Miz gets hit with a kick from Seth Rollins. Finn Balor gets him down. Rollins goes for the curb stomp, misses, and the Miz rolls out of the ring. Balor and Rollins stare at each other. Balor holds the Intercontinental Championship up mid, and then Seth Rollins takes it away from him. And then Finn Balor pushes Seth away, and Miz attacks Finn Balor. Then Seth Rollins hits him with the knee, and then Balor actually takes down, Seth Rollins, and Finn Balor stands up, smiling and holding the championship. So Balor, Seth, and Miz. This should be a good match. Interesting. The next week on Raw, the go-home show for WrestleMania, we're going to get Balor versus Seth, which I'm totally fine for. I can't wait to see what this should be a good match at WrestleMania, and hopefully Finn Balor will come out victorious at Mania. Let's see what happens there with that. So Ronda Rousey. I want to talk about Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey. She showed up again, or she showed up finally this week. And her and Kurt Angle start talking about how they can be facing Stephanie McMahon and Triple H in a mixed match, tag match, whatever, mixed tag match, whatever. I don't know. Here's how you say it. Ronda says, yeah, she knows what she's getting into. And yeah, she's gonna beat, Stephanie and Triple H. Because they said Triple H and Stephanie McMahon said after we're done with it, because they have a little promo package, they're gonna, rework, Ronda to work for them. During this segment, Absolution comes out. Absolution, I don't know what it's still a thing. I mean, Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose should have their own gimmicks. And Gage, I mean, all she does is talk, and she can't wrestle because of what happened with Sasha Banks. Basically, Paige asks Ronda, hey, you want to be the fourth member of Absolution? And then Ronda's like, nah. And then they start attacking Ronda, and Ronda just freaking picked them up, threw them across the ring, picked them up again, threw them across the ring, destroyed everybody. And she actually had like a tap it move on. Kurt Angle was like, no, don't stop. She's going to break her arm. Ronda Rousey stopped. But yeah, Ronda Rousey, I mean, she went from like that smile to like, I'm about to, freaking destroy you and kill you. I can wait to see her do that to Stephanie McMahon. I think we're all at home watching this. Really want to see Ronda Rousey freaking kick Stephanie McMahon's, rip her arm off, everything. So I can't wait to see that mixed match tag. Mixed match tag. You know, who cares? Mixed tag match. That's how I think. Whatever. John Cena versus Kane is our main event, and I was so excited about this match, guys. I'm just kidding. Cena and Kane, the no disqualification match. Before we get into that one, the club faced off Mistrage, and the club won. So Cena and Kane again. Cena, challenging Undertaker week after week after week after week for basically like a month now. Challenged Undertaker. He thought he was going to get a challenge Undertaker last week, and Kane comes out and chokeslams John Cena. So tonight we have a match, a no disqualification match. The match, was there. Went through tables, barricades, stairs. Cena hits John Cena hits Kane with an A through the table in the ring. 1, 2, 3. Cena gets the victory, and then Cena starts talking. And I was like, oh, maybe we'll get Undertaker. He's like, wait, no lightning, no bells, no nothing. Do something. Cena says, you got one more week till WrestleMania. And that's it. So that's how the show ended off. And Cena did the cutting. He also did the sit-up as well during the match and everything. So very interesting what Cena's doing. And I guess for next week, Undertaker's got to challenge him, or accept his challenge at Mania. I really thought we were going to get like a promo battle, but I guess we're just going to get, or maybe next week we'll have one. But we'll see. So exciting about that. And that is how Raw ended. So we got one more Monday Night Raw going into WrestleMania 34. Half of the matches that Raw's putting on are going to be good with the mixed tag match. Ronda Rousey, Kurt Angle, Triple H, and State. The Raw Tag Team title match with Cesaro and Sheamus versus Braun Strowman Mystery Partner should be interesting to watch. Andre Giant Battle Royals with everybody, the women's one, whatever it is called. Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns. It's a match. It's Brock Lesnar, so but yeah. The triple threat match for Miz, Seth, and Finn Balor seems like a great match, and also if we can get John Cena versus Undertaker, so seems good. But that's it for this Monday Night Raw review for March 26, 2018. That's all I gotta say about Raw tonight. It was alright, but I wish they could just do a little bit better. Hopefully next week on Raw and SmackDown Live, next week we get Raw. WWE just pushes everything they got to make every single person in the world to want to watch WrestleMania 34. I'm gonna be watching it. I'm gonna do a lot of stuff the whole weekend. You got Ring of Honor, you got NXT Takeover, you got WrestleMania 34, the Hall of Fame. You got also some Impact Wrestling thing, which I guess no one really cares about that company, but I do. We'll see. I'm excited for SmackDown tonight. See what Daniel Bryan's going to do. Shane, if we're going to get that match for Kevin Owens the same. Can't wait for NXT to see if they're going to be adding the what they're going to do with EC3. I heard he's making his debut, the North American Championship. Everything is just great. This is when wrestling gets great, and I just can't wait. So WrestleMania's about to be here. So a lot more videos on the channel. But yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. And so enjoy my Monday Night Raw review. And I'll see you guys for SmackDown Live. Alright, peace out, guys.